Yo radio. I'm old dirt. Oh, there you go again.
Jesus is my doctor.
What it do?
He filled all of my scripts, son.
What does he do? He give me all my medicine.
Give me all my medicine in the room.
Man,
Who make these songs up?
slaves.
Right. Hey,
That's the old slave
slaves, boy.
songs, man.
Slaves wrote and directed and produced and engineered all these songs for real, boy.
Oh my goodness. We on right now. Ha ha.
For real.
What's up, everybody in Yo Radio Land? Appreciate you guys waking up. Now it's time to get on this feed, the FB feed, and we got our listeners that's on the app. You got TuneIn, we got the regular Yo Radio app.
Wow.
Yeah. So y'all, we appreciate you guys listening to the Yo Radio show, and we about to jump on in the radio. It's Midrash Monday, and it's about to go down. Let me cut this down. I already know if I to say Blaze, Johnny Blaze, and this boy.
What's going down?
What's
Your
up,
radio
D?
listeners, what's going on? Oh, everybody on your radio app, what's going on?
Yeah.
Your radio app listeners, tune in. Anybody who found a way to jack the stream and you got it on your show, you got us live on your stuff. Shout out to you too.
Julia, what's up? Boca told to you, man.
Boca told.
Hey, how's that? Matter of
Fire.
fact, how's that fire going, Julia? And are you at work? Because that'd be a good little news segment, real quick. You can tell us about what's going on in the news.
Yeah.
So
Raton is on fire, boy. It's on fire.
It's just like, is it like
It's like a
30
wildfire.
miles away from here?
It's 8,000 miles of ranch land, farmland, on fire. The town is. I don't even know if it's under evacuation.
Really?
It's not a major news story because Raton, New Mexico is small, so you won't be able to find it on your local news.
But we got it here locally in Dallas.
Right. So if you can hit us up, Julian, we'd love to know what the status is. We are praying for the city and the county.
Mhm.
Keep us abreast of what's going on, please, sir.
And they can keep, and that fire need to stay away from you, man. You got too much going on. We definitely it's gonna stay away from you anyway, because you doing that thing, man. You covered
Forever.
covered.
You covered forever. So
Yes, sir. So everybody, what's up? I want y'all to go ahead and just invite, share. Let everybody know the Yo Radio show is on. It's Midrash Monday, and I am doing it off of my page. I just noticed that too. Yeah, but it's all good. I'm gonna put it onto Yo Radio, so they'll pull up too, which is cool. It's cool. So yeah. He said it's 23% contained, 37,000 acres burned
thus far. So 37,000 acres. It's a bad thing because I know people got to evacuate.
Yeah,
they got to evacuate their land. They got to evacuate their homes. All their hard work. But that's sometimes it could be a good thing for the rebuilding process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If people land hadn't been resting, that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's just like that. Not a lot of expenses. People got to spend a lot of money trying to rebuild.
Right.
And a lot of resources and money and aid that have to go towards the rebuilding of those lands and whatnot. So again, you guys are in our prayers.
Definitely.
Hopefully there is a brighter side, a silver lining, which we know all these things happen. You look at Houston, look at the flooding in Houston last year. What else? Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Irma, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff that going in the Gulf every year, you know what I'm saying? And somehow a couple months later, people back up there with the tourism. So, that is all a part of the process. We live in this world, and what is it called? The weather always changing up on folks and messing things up. So, part of life.
It's part of life, y'all. That's what happens.
Yeah.
But you know what? We gotta keep moving. Gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep doing this thing because he got a song for us, y'all. Like here you go.
Yeah, right there.
What's that?
Just popped in right there. Got the exit. Yeah.
Jessica Clay.
What's
going on, Clay?
You ain't got to work today, girl. What you doing on your radio? You ain't got to work today? That means she out of school. That means school's out for the summer.
What you gonna do for the summer?
When you coming out here, sis, it's my sister, y'all.
Jessica Clay, what's going on?
Blood.
That's the blood sister. She a Hebrew blood sister.
Yeah, hit me up. What's going on? I thought about the other day and got sidetracked. Didn't even call.
Yeah, it's like that too. I do the same thing. I be like, I'm gonna call y'all back.
Don't call them back.
You know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah,
No
right,
school, for real.
Yeah, no school.
For
You
real.
like school on Saturday? No class.
School. Like, for real.
Hey y'all. So what's how was y'all weekend? I know it's Midrash Monday today, but how was y'all weekend? What y'all do? Did y'all cook? Did y'all what's the word? What's most people do?
Kick it.
Kick it, sleep,
Go to the movies.
go to the movies. Which one y'all
Go to the
do?
mall, shop, wash your car.
It's a movie I do want to see though. What's out here?
I'm trying to see that upgrade.
Upgrade. That's what I want to see.
Put that chip in that
Upgrade.
boy's spine, and he was doing all type of stuff. Boy was able to count to 5. Everything.
He said that was ready to count to 5. 1, 2. What's the other number?
Yeah, right. It was right.
Give me the upgrade.
Give me the upgrade. For real.
Sheesh.
I want to see that. That's the only thing I want to see.
Uh-oh.
That Valerie, what it
She
do?
said, I'm bored at work. Work.
And more work.
Hey.
How you bored at work, but it's work to do?
Your work is boring? Oh, so you need some more work.
No,
Interesting work.
Probably them planes got. Ain't no planes going out. This weather bad.
Oh, it's bad like that?
It was bad earlier. It's subsiding. We had a little rain out here in DFW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a whole lot. I don't know why it keeps drizzling. It just rains a little bit, but it won't rain. I need a pouring. I need the windows of heaven to release a blessing so much that I can't contain it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That I don't have vessels enough.
She said, ain't no work. That's
Ain't
what
no
that
work.
is. Okay.
Eliana, what it do? Honestly, I studied.
Let me tell you something. Eliana gonna have a master's in your radio studies.
For real.
She be in that boy. She go back to all the replays and just listen, and then what she do? She comment all the time.
After the fact.
After the fact,
we be long gone. I just moved on to something else, and she's still over in your radio comment.
I ain't mad at you, Eliana. We love you for that.
Right. Had to catch up with her.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
We got an anniversary coming up too, y'all. And it's in October. We shooting for the 13th because that's a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna shoot for the 13th. We're gonna keep y'all what?
Yeah, I don't want to do that again, boy.
Man, we're gonna do it again. It's every year. It's gonna turn out
I keep
more.
doing it around my birthday,
and
boy.
more.
And
We
I
got
just
to.
keep getting more lit every year.
So I want y'all to get y'all $10 ready. Get y'all $10 ready for October 13th. It's going down. It's gonna be the third year, right?
This will be our second
This
year.
Second?
Yeah.
I thought last year was the second.
This just
That
our
was
first
the
year.
first one.
Right. Career. We started in October, right? And then last year was the first year,
Yeah.
and this year is the second year.
God, yeah.
So I feel like
threw me off. Okay, cool. So it's the second year, y'all.
Yeah.
It's the second year. And second year.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have a big shebang boodle and all that good stuff. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a good time. It's actually gonna be probably a lot better than last time.
Right.
I was told not to have food this time. I was told that.
Not to have food this time.
Yeah, I was told that.
Yeah. Don't have food. Don't.
That's
do food.
too much.
It was, man. That's
Just
too
come
much.
and have some fun. We might have some little people that's vending, have a little something like that. But
Rhapsody Taste is gonna be there.
yeah,
Somebody with some finger sandwiches or something,
Finger
some deviled eggs or something like that. Maybe like that, but I don't want to have to
I don't wanna
serve
do that.
people no more. I ain't get to enjoy myself like
Couldn't.
I wanted to.
Couldn't.
You know, so this year y'all gonna be in the stands with me because I ain't trying to do nothing. I do like a little intro or something, but the M
He gonna
may
tap
do an
dance or
MC a little bit, but I ain't doing that. I ain't working. I work all week long, even on the Shabbat with
Boy.
the script. So, man, speaking of which, shout out to Jeremy. Brother Jeremy White.
Oh yeah, Jeremy White.
Yeah,
he sure did.
came
man.
through with some scriptural knowledge and information to share with us. And shout out also to Conchetta, man. Conchetta led that thing.
Oh, she did that thing.
She did that thing
She
with
did.
the study.
She
And
really
then
did.
Fakisha, she came through
Boy.
with the Hebrew letters.
Man, she got people on Facebook saying, "Hey, I should have been there."
Right,
They ready.
for real.
We got people out there really
We
want
doing,
it,
yeah,
man.
I'm saying, man. Oh, I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all.
Got
coming.
something?
So I've been reaching out. I don't know if y'all remember brother Dylan Foster. He's me and him, we've been connecting, and so we're looking to start doing a probably like Friday evenings. We're looking to do the coffee house thing. The idea, yeah, we're going. You're right. So it's gonna be basically like Let's Brew type event which we're gonna have Bible studies at like local coffee houses around town, and just invite people who are interested in learning more. So if you're a youth pastor, a minister, if you're, just interested in biblical studies or whatever it may be, we're going to be putting together like just a Bible study, a random meetup type thing where we go through scripture and we just connect the dots and we precept so that people can understand the Hebraic knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully it'll stimulate more interest and more growth and development with the Torah observance. So, and really, when you think about it, it's only going to bless the community. People who are interested, they start watching your radio. We feed them to your radio. We feed them to Jacoby Radio, which is Dylan's his station. So we're just using it really to build momentum to our brands, which obviously we're all already a part of. So just keep people interested and engaged in this particular content, because it's one thing to have it, and that's the fear too, is like teaching people this thing but they not do that thing, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's one thing to have Torah knowledge and have the Hebrew wisdom and understand why things are so, but then to continue in this particular path that you're in, it's kind of contradictory.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So, like, perfect example. Understand the feast days, but still do Christmas.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's an oxymoron. Like then you actually bring judgment on yourself. So it's a way we have to like, and we me and him, we're working behind the scenes to try to make sure that people understand this is life changing. This is not just information for you to know. Okay, oh, that's the scripture. Okay, that's cool. That's what the Hebrew letter Lamed means, or Aleph means, or Bet. That's what that means. Oh, I'm gonna go back to church and tell everybody that so I can sound deep. That's not what this is about. You know what I'm saying? This is some really like real life changing information that we've been presenting here on your radio and the Shabbat group, and hopefully what we take to these the coffee house meetups. So so with that said, I actually appreciate you guys also, because you guys give us the steam and asking the question that help us even want to do more out in the community.
Right. That's true.
Help us develop.
That's good though, because it's all about community people. We see.
No, I'm just saying, she's talking about she completely vegan now.
You're not complete. I'm gonna feed you some meat.
I bet you drink milk.
Yeah. Oh, vegans just don't do. Wait a minute. Vegans just no
animal
product at all.
Yeah, okay. That means you can't eat butter. You can't drink milk. You can't eat cheese.
No ice cream.
You see what I'm saying? Even eggs. So you can't even eat eggs.
So you can't put no eggs in your cornbread.
Exactly. That means she can't eat brownies. You can't eat cookies.
You're gonna have to just swallow. That's it. Drink your water. Beet juice, like I got right here.
The beet juice. Hey, she had to make my Keisha. My wife, she makes these brownies out of black beans.
Really?
Black beans.
It tastes good?
Yeah, man. It don't taste no different than the brownies at the stove.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's vegan
black
brownies.
Beans. It's just the thought of black beans. That's what that is. You like black beans?
Because the black beans are kind of like the binder.
Oh, like what the egg do. Okay, right, I got you. So you put black beans in your meatloaf to make it stay together?
Yeah, you can.
That's what's up, man.
No dairy or animal products.
Well, I'm gonna see. Okay, by October 13th, you're gonna be looking different, huh? You're gonna be looking like a different Eliana, huh? That's what you trying to say?
Skin gonna be all cleared up.
You be coming there, boy. Long. You gonna have our Daisy Deuce on? No, just playing. I'm just playing, Eliana. She's like, look, I'm in this thing.
For real. She wear the dress with the fringes on it.
Right. We our French game about to be on, y'all. It's about to be on. French game.
Fringe game, for real. If your man don't have fringes in his closet, what do you call him?
You call him
boy. Men wear fringes now.
You call him a boy.
That's how the brews be treating them.
Right, they do. Better wear fringes, boy.
Hey, where your fringes at?
I'm like, no, where your heart at, brother?
Hey, that's
what I want.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to step up. I want a couple shirts like this right here. I'm gonna get some fringes on this right here.
You got the seamstress at the house, so you should have no excuse.
We got all kind of excuses.
Yeah,
Real.
French game. We got a brother that's got the French game jumping off. His name, beloved Daud. That boy keep his French game on.
For real,
He-
for real.
He next time we see him, he gonna have fringes on his tennis shoes.
Man,
Hey,
hold
man,
on.
y'all already friends up. You feel me?
See what I'm saying?
Already friends, though.
That boy,
Already
he
friends,
stay French up all the time. I mean, one day we gonna be like you, man. That
Hey,
brew.
nah, man. I'm just trying to be like a brew, man. You feel me?
Hey, man, I feel you, man. You had your coffee today?
Oh yeah, you say some coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, cup of script, cup of milk.
The best part of waking up.
Sarah in your cup.
Ooh, that's a shirt.
That's a shirt.
That's a shirt.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna give you some proceeds.
Say for real.
What's going on, Rob? I see Robert
Robert,
from the
what it do,
community.
man?
He says, "Shalom, Ox. Appreciate you tuning in." Yeah, man. So we just talking about how your weekend was, man. How was your weekend doing?
Man, we actually observed Pentecost, over this Shabbat right here too. So no sweat out. So we observed the Feast of Weeks.
Okay.
This weekend, this past weekend.
Not last weekend. I follow, very much calendars of my elders, so I don't really get involved with the disagreement of the calendar. Though I do my count, but I agree with my elders too, though. So I'm not against that ruling.
Oh yeah.
My whole focus is do this to the best of our ability.
There you go.
Since we're never in the land, we can't. Only thing we can depict today is off the signs that we're given.
Yeah.
So
How
we
many?
know that the spring is when things start blooming. That's the first of the year. So we know that.
Correct.
If you don't see no bloom, it ain't the first of the year. Start tripping.
Right.
Right.
Hey, I got a question though for both of y'all. Now I had a brew come to me and say, I don't do the Shabbat every Saturday. Who said to do that? They said because you're supposed to follow the moon.
Mhm.
So I'm like, she said, why you do it every week when you know that might not be the Shabbat? So I was kind of twisted, like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about that, man?
I would never follow the least enlightened. I would always follow the greater light. Okay, that's just plain point.
Correct.
Right.
The moon, obviously, the moon is being inspired to shine. She's not the inspiration.
Absolutely.
Correct.
So I don't follow no moon. Both of them combined. That's what makes the days and the night. So that's how we know from day to day, year, months, festivals. All these things are because both of them work. Because both of them are great.
Correct.
Yeah, and both of them come out every single day. So the Shabbat should be observed every week at the same time.
Yeah,
That's true. That's what I thought too. But just to hear it, I never heard that before. Like, oh, okay.
Right, because one moon and one sun, that's a daily cycle. So if that's one daily cycle, right, that leads us to cycle number 2, cycle number 3, cycle number 4, cycle number 5, cycle number 6, cycle number 7. You see what I'm saying? Those cycles are called days.
Mm-hmm.
And so on the 7th day, he rested. So
That's
see what I'm saying? So
would you follow something that always have phases? Like it's just a phase?
Oh
Would
no.
you follow somebody who shines consistently the same way every single day?
I would love it.
Exactly.
That's right. See, the moon has phases, so she catch her fit sometimes. She might be halfway there sometimes. She might be the whole way there.
Yeah.
Crescent be fully experienced. You feel me?
Hey, never hoe, huh?
Hey, boy, hey, for real. Hey, that's why I be on these brothers with their emotions so heavy. You, how brother, you a greater light. How you a phase?
How you a phase?
You supposed to be a mighty man, consistent in all your ways, but now you out here like a moon with all these phases. These brothers out here got more. Never mind.
Yeah. Hey,
right. Go on, turn them up. Then go on, turn the nation up, man. Go on, put them in a bag. Then go on, bag them up. Bag season.
Hey, why you on the subject? You want to go ahead and drop that? You want to go ahead and drop that bag season for him, right quick?
we go drop that bad season.
Would you want to wait till the end of the show?
I want more people to come in here. So I want y'all to hear this thing. Now Daud just dropped another. This boy dropped stuff like I don't like kids.
Right.
Kids
Yeah,
drop stuff all the time.
yeah, for real.
This boy always
That boy
got
dropped
a song.
That boy dropped songs like "Babies Do Fries" in the back seat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Uh,
For real.
hey, Julius, just real quick. Julius said he said we had a group of Trinidad company shut us out because we did not follow the moon.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
Hey man, that's a camp. That's a camp out in Trinidad, man. Because they didn't follow the moon.
Yes, they follow the Torah, but follow the moon cycle.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that's kind of on that whole moon thing. There's a few brothers on Instagram I follow. They be on that moon thing, but it's crazy. Like it's days. You know, I don't know how to.
So it's like following darkness, right? Like, wait,
is it
like following darkness or something, or
to follow the moon?
It's like they only see day.
I mean, as I just said, as I was saying, we'll see that the moon is a great light, meaning that the sun and the moon are in reference of the greater light in earth and also the lesser light in earth.
Right.
And we know exactly what that means. Those who follow that moon follow women, of course. If you follow the least enlightened of the matter, then you're following a woman. Mm-hmm. And that's just how it is. That's what the matriarch done tricked you to believe.
Right.
To follow the least enlightened on the matter, and you will be more enlightened. That's not a fact. There's not a such thing as a queendom without a king. You hear what I'm saying?
Queen.
Right.
So things a queendom. Now, see, one thing about it is, real men definitely done came back in here to establish the order. So it's not no bash women. I ain't with no stuff like that. But it is a such thing as order, and we have to maintain that order in Israel. This is the reason why we got all these misconceptions, and everybody think they know the scripts, right? Because the people that's least enlightened on the script is trying to give the scripts.
Right, that's true. That is true. That is true.
If you have not drawn near the Most High, and you have not got to know Him and build a relationship with Him, then you can't be a stranger and say that you know the Most High and then start talking His word or know what He's thinking. Or trying to finish his sentence. You don't even talk like that. You ain't even know not to eat pork till you read his word. You were still a bottom feeder. You were still eating rodents. You were still doing all these type of things. Now, when the Most High word came in, then you were able to find some order. Now, I always try to refresh people's memory about how we should read the scriptures. Now, the man should read the scriptures to embody the scriptures. The woman should read the scriptures to see if that man is a man of the scriptures. Once she familiarizes herself with the scriptures, she knows if somebody trying to mislead her or if somebody trying to lead her to salvation. That's exactly how it is, because a man's life is supposed to be in his image, which means we're supposed to walk in the same manner he did and treat our wife or wives in the manner that we should treat them. In the manner he did, which was he was a great conservative of resources, cattle, land, servants, all these things. He the one wrote the ways on how we should handle these things. Being that we have never handled these things, this is why we mishandle them. Mm-hmm. Because we don't want to follow the instructions. We think that we got the way.
Right.
Without the manual, though. Without the manual. You notice people will say the law is done away with, and then they want a good man. Well, if the law done away with, then baby, there ain't no such thing as good men.
Right. That's true. The same way Solomon's mother gave him instructions in Proverbs. What we quote all the time was that virtuous woman. If brothers looking for the virtuous woman, then they have the guideline that was put in the book of Proverbs. Same way with the scripts with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the scriptures and how a man should be, you don't know how to. You don't know what kind of man to look for or to allow to find you.
He ain't a Proverbs 31.
Right. Hey, for real.
He's not a Proverbs 31, but he wants a Proverbs 31 because now we're the lesser light to the word, because we ain't know nothing until the word shined the light on everything that we know. Mm-hmm. So we're lesser light. So that means that did the word come at you in the manner that we're coming at? Nah, it was forgiving and it was open to you, because as soon as you cracked it, you can see the words.
Right.
Now it's how you approached it.
Right.
If you approached it trying to learn something, then you could get it. But if you approach it in a manner like I know already, It don't benefit you
Not at all.
because you already know what it's telling you. Why would I
Right.
read a book full of information I know already?
That's true.
That, for real, for real.
You
But
can't
see,
you can't even learn because you know everything.
there's so
I
many
know
people.
everything.
How many times I done read the Bible front to back? I know the
Ooh.
word.
All the time. But you know what? When I haven't read it front to back, I read in between stories. I haven't did from cover to cover. I never did it. I'm gonna be honest. But in that, you find true new revelation a lot of times though. Like I'm not gonna say new. It's always been there, but it's like seeing through the eyes you see now. It's like you read it. I can read the King James version totally different now, even with the dials and this. And I'm like, okay, this mean this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's viewed different because of my lenses. You know.
There you go. Because if you're people change.
Yeah.
Everything changes. Like even we have cycles, right?
True.
Cycles of development. So I may read something that Yahshua said, as a 12-year-old, then again as a 25-year-old, and then again as a 35-year-old, and it all is supposed to be different. I should not have the same understanding.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so
it lost its flavor. That's why we don't get it. It lost its flavor. It's a few bland individuals that have a hand on a manual that's full of flavor that has made it bland.
correct.
It's
Very
bland.
Very bland.
Very bland.
It has, so the people who giving the scriptures are bland right now. What they do? If you don't do that, you go to hell. You need your blood to be covered.
Right.
You gotta do this and come here. You do this.
Right.
If you're not putting the money in, you're robbing God.
Right.
That's bland, Doc. That's bland. No, if I don't give you no money, I'm robbing you. That's what's going on. It got nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with the Most High.
That's true.
Would you say? Hey, would you say in your song, if you can't donate, then you're worthless?
See, I was never a top priority Christian. You know why? Because I didn't donate enough.
See,
that is funny, man. Hey, man, I want to hit up on this topic a little bit, and I was in a car coming home from our Yo Nation boys basketball team, and my son threw on the song by Jaden Smith called Icon. And I'm like listening to it. My wife knew it. I'm like, dang, y'all know this song? I ain't never heard it, right? But when I heard it, he was talking about are we looked at, I guess, from the government as an icon or whatever like that. So I'm like, dang, how do people really view us? If I see Daud, how do I view Daud? If I see RD, how do they view him? You know what I'm saying? So like icons, I was looking it up. What it meant, it's like like a symbolism or what's the other word for it? What's the other one? Or image or idol or stuff like that. So it's like, okay, how do people really see us? Do they see us good or bad? You know what I'm saying?
Now my brothers are supposed to see me as their brother, a man standing upright, being treated equally, always being put up, always being taken care of, always given the benefit of the doubt, knowing that if he says he keep the law, then if he lies to me, he got to deal with a greater power. Why not just deal with me rather than go deal with the big man and get your head chopped off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you'd rather just take my little words. Now to these nations, oh yeah, I'm gonna be an icon. Facts.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna be an icon to these nations.
right.
Because he said that these trees that he give, we offer the healing of the nations, and they definitely have to cleave to Jacob.
Right.
So you do definitely have to be that image, as it says, that image that people would want to cleave to.
Right. That's true.
We are not carved, of course. Well, we sit there like a Christmas tree or a chocolate Easter bunny.
Hey, but wait. When I looked up the word icon, it says something first, like the image of Jesus Christ.
Of Mashiach. That's right.
That's the first thing it said is an icon. And I'm like, whoa.
Right. Oh, now see, that's why I went right into the subject matter without even saying that, because it was supposed to be in parables.
Right. right.
I was like, wow, man, that's the first thing it popped up. Boom. Jesus Christ.
Icon.
He's an iconic guy.
Oh yeah, most there. Iconic leader.
Yeah.
That we base foundational, be it in the congregation, church, assembly, business, whatever it may be, we should always have like the qualities of the Mashiach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Robin said people that don't know the truth don't look at us as good or bad. They think we are confused. That is true, man. They think we saying some fake stuff. Like, man, get out of here. I read my Bible, like you said, from front to back. That ain't say that. Okay.
Well, why you not so sure of what you read from front to back then?
Right.
Right.
It's like when you're a kid, right? Your mom said you can't have no more, chicken. You can't have no more juice until you eat your vegetables, right? So what you do? You just hurry up and eat them vegetables, and you swallow them, and you don't like it, so you can get what you really want. I'm convinced that's how a lot of people read the Old Testament. I'm just gonna read it just because it's right there. I'm not gonna digest what it's saying. I'm eating because it's there, and so. But I'm really trying to get to the good part. I'm really trying to get to the miracles.
That's right.
I'm really trying to get to Paul say so that I can not have to worry about everything I read before, and then I'm gonna get raptured out because that's really what I want to. I want to know that at the end of the day that he gonna beam me up before everything happens.
I mean, that's and it sounds nice. It sounds real good because I was gung ho for it too. Like, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. You getting out of here. And the more I read, I said, man, the wicked is the one gonna get taken away. I'm like,
right.
Oh man, I ain't trying to get out. I'm staying here then.
Because what is a kingdom, man? Because what is a kingdom without citizens? All your citizens. The king kills his citizens first, then brings them back. Why die? Like, who wants to die? That defeat the whole.
That's why he calling for the wedding. It's going to be the greatest wedding the world have ever seen in their life.
Right, bro.
It's going to be a massive marriage.
Massive.
144,000 gonna get married that day.
That's the biggest.
All to the same power now.
Oh, right. Correct.
Now,
wow.
You would hate to know that.
Wow.
That polygamous type of mindset.
It is. But if, man,
But see, he's JC, so only he can do it. You can't do it.
Right.
But he said if you of me, then you will walk as I did.
Yep.
Exactly.
I heard it before on Daud's CD.
Right.
Hey, but see, that's a deeper understanding. So you don't give meat to the ones who are on the milk.
That's why I'm careful with what I'm saying right now. You can't keep.
That's right. Now that just me. We're just mid ration. Okay.
Right.
Now on the matter, I am very considerate of the one who's accepting the knowledge.
Correct.
So when mentioning this, I'm speaking to my brothers who are at a definite understanding.
Correct.
Yeah. Meaning that if a man doesn't have any understanding on which way to handle any situation, then he should wait on the Most High. Most definitely.
Definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? And if he doesn't, and if he is seeking a way, he must go to them scriptures, that law. Whatever's in that law, that is the boundaries that Yahuwah has given us to be considered blameless in his eyes, not man's eyes, his eyes.
Right.
True.
That is the only boundaries we have, the Biet, the house.
Right.
We are inside of this box, which is the Torah. That's the only box we should be put in. And that's the only way to get that understanding. That is why the scriptures, that's why books with knowledge are square, right? To resemble the house. And so, but we're talking about the idea of the rapture being taken out. We see that, and we've spoken this on many occasions, but we never put it in this perspective. We see that the Hebrew boys who decided they were not going to worship the false idols, who were not going to worship the false gods in Babylon. Now we're in modern day Babylon, right? The rulership. When the men bound them to throw them in the fire, the men who were considered evil, right? The wicked were burned. They were taken away by the furnace. But the young men, the Hebrew men who were righteous, they got thrown in the fire. They were in the midst of the fire and they were saved. So now take that idea, right? We take that story, which is really, again, we know this is all symbolic to the Mashiach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It precept the Mashiach in his duty, because even then he was the fourth person in the fire protecting them.
Right.
So when the calamity hits America and the world, right? Modern day Babylon, modern day Sodom, Gomorrah, modern day all of this stuff, right? Which is the world, the kingdom we're in right now. When calamity strikes, our Christian brothers and sisters are looking to be taken away, which means they're the ones that are going to get burned in the fire. When the righteous, the Torah observers, those who will not bow to the Antichrist, right, or fall into religion, into denomination, we're going to be saved during the fire. So these are the type of ideas that we have to make sure that we drill into false prophecies and false doctrine that our families are in, who have succumbed to these ideas in Christianity, but it has no scriptural foundation.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. Man, this is good. This is real good. Everybody's on Facebook Live and the app. We're talking about a lot of stuff right now.
Right.
You know, we're talking about a lot of things, and these things I want you guys to really take it to heart and really look at listen to what we're saying and research. Don't just take our word, but research. And then you know what? And let's come back and talk. If anybody on Facebook Live right now want to get in on our topic, we can send you the link right now. We can talk about it. We can get on here, get you put on here, or just send your statements at the bottom.
Correct.
All right?
Correct. Are you viewed as an icon?
Yeah.
Game changer. Someone that's doing something different. You know,
definitely different.
Something that an influencer. When I see the word icon, I see the word influencer. Mm-hmm. Are you an influencer? And if you are an influencer, are you influencing people to do the righteous thing or the wicked thing?
Right.
That is I think that's number one thing, because we already stated that the Mashiach, who the world calls Jesus Christ, it was the complete icon. Right.
That's true.
We got to be careful what we tell people to say, because look, some people will say, well, they'll think because they tell you to eat more lettuce than meat that's their deed. Okay, yeah. We have to understand that there are many other laws than the dietary law that we must follow. Because even if you had a good diet, but you still did filthy things, you're still a filthy person.
Filthy.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what we have to understand. If we're gonna eat clean, it have to also resemble that in knowledge too.
Correct.
And what come out your mouth. And what come out your mouth too. You shouldn't be this old buff, fit guy talking these weak and feeble things.
It don't go together.
It doesn't go together. That's just like Mike Tyson with that voice. When they first heard his voice, they bust out laughing.
They're like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Yeah.
How did that come out of there, buddy? Wow,
that's
man.
Equivalent to a man, a big man like that who's physically fit and all that, but you hear that pipsqueak voice. That inner man is just a pipsqueak for real.
Right.
Pipsqueak. That sounds funny. That's deep, man. So as an icon, the government, they probably look at us like, man, some of them might be like, hey, they starting to get what we did to them. They starting to understand what happened. What do you think they thinking? Like, we got to hurry up and turn up? Nope. The enemy, he got time. He know his timing too, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's strategic, so he ain't really worried. But he like, okay, they waking up, cool. I'm still gonna throw my strategy out there on them.
Right. Everybody ain't gonna wake up.
Right. They not.
Because they love bacon too much.
Even though it's good, it did taste good. I ain't gonna lie, it did taste good, but
he gonna get it.
But
but that's the strategy, though.
That's the strategy.
That's a strategy. That's a strategy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have too many attachments.
Mm-hmm.
We have too many we are too comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
not about the dollar now. So now they know that you clean eating.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you talk about a brother who's eating poison meat, they got plastic lettuce, waxed tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
In your cereal, in your bread.
Yeah.
So you talking about meat. Now you gotta watch. We're eating out of the hands of our enemies. It's not even talking about color barrier. This
No,
system don't care about nobody. It's
nobody.
about the buck. It's about the buck. It's about the buck. Whoever get in the bucks, you can be brown with the bucks, they're gonna accept you. You can
Yeah,
be green with the bucks, they're gonna accept you. You can be purple with the bucks, they're gonna accept you.
Yeah, that's true.
You can even be a Decepticon. Long as you got the bucks, they gonna accept you.
they gonna take it. And
Man.
and like I said, the detachment. We have to learn how to detach. Because, we always, and I know people be like, oh, here they go talking about the whole pork thing. Really, the dietary laws usually is the first step to Torah observance for a lot of us. Once we understand the dietary laws, what do we start to see? We start to see a more disciplined lifestyle. That's really what it is. It's about having discipline. So if you can detach from things that you love, things that you can't go without. I heard people say that I can't do without. I
Yeah.
can't. I must have, bacon on my burger. I have to have shrimp and with my pasta. I have to. When you say you have to, that lets me know that you don't have to have God. Also, you see what I'm saying?
But see what see
Decide
what we
when.
gotta understand. What does it say life is?
What is
In the
life?
blood.
Uh-huh.
Life is in the blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
Correct.
what place in your body do blood not touch?
The blood,
Yeah.
your stomach.
Okay, see, let me tell you something. Exactly. Okay, so what we have eaten, we
Uh-huh.
have placed in our bloodstream, right?
True.
Now,
Okay.
even though it's bad for us, it's bad for our body. If your
Yeah.
mind doesn't think so, if your mind doesn't think so, even when you start to feel the sickness, you're gonna work your way through the sickness.
Like
Okay.
What's
overruled.
Yep. See, what becomes more important is the addiction,
Yeah.
Ooh.
or
That's good.
you know what I'm saying, or the reputation. You don't even like pork for real, but the fact that you've been eating bacon for breakfast for 30 years,
Yeah.
bacon seems to be the thing that fit the breakfast food.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
Now if I started to excuse that bacon a little bit and started to give you a fruit bowl instead of the bacon, probably after about 40 days you're going to start to get a little routine, but you're still going to have that remnant of that bacon in your mental.
Yeah.
See, it's things that we have to start to exercise.
It's
So
like,
so it's gonna take sometimes, like you see people sometimes they battle with the lust thing. So having these handheld computers in our hand tend to sometimes put people in positions that they wouldn't be in if it was just the desktops as it used to be,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
or the VHS tapes.
Right.
You catch my drill?
Yeah.
You,
Real
you
talk.
catch my drill? Oh
Whole take.
yeah. So see, some people definitely battle with different things.
Yeah.
But the fact that everything is so available, it's the enemy. So the point of the matter is for us to always be an example. If you are practicing the dietary law, you should actually be accepting to your brother and them doing that because you have a place to build with them. You
Right.
got a before and after picture to show
Yeah.
them that distance from where they came. See,
Right.
at first you were eating bacon. Now you probably had a little bacon bits. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's over with. Now you want the turkey bacon, and now you just don't even want it no more.
Hmm.
Right.
Yep.
It has to work itself out their system because of the habits they have.
Right.
Correct.
Correct.
You
Correct.
know what I'm saying? Because we done had these habits. That's why I
So
say
long.
bad company promotes bad habits. So for
Mm.
years we done had bad company giving us these bad habits, and we have became our company.
Yep. We
Who?
turned it to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
We turned into the company.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so a
No
lot
will.
of these things we gotta weed out because they in our subconscious. Just
Mm.
like a person who smokes cigarettes, they're used to the action. They're not.
Yep.
They don't really like smoke. They're just used to the action.
Yeah.
Usually, people who smoke cigarettes let the cigarette burn longer than they smoke.
That's true.
Big old long ass Lincoln.
Hey, for real, the Virginia
Yeah,
Slim.
that's exact. That lets you know that. That lets you know that life is in the blood. It's what our appetite is. What we build our appetite to be. If it's Torah that you desire, once you start to ingest Torah all the time, now without Torah, you start to fiend. You actually start to crave Torah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
You
mm,
feel what I'm saying? Because
real.
now you have a spiritual appetite. Now you're not looking for a plate of rice. Now you're looking for that manna.
That's true.
You can't get manna, now you hungry. You don't even want rice no more.
Right.
You just
Wow.
scripts. You just want them scripts.
Right.
So you just
Right.
it's about how a man conditions his appetite. If you
Right.
one of them type that love the physical, that always want something to eat, hey, well, that's what you gonna have to depend on.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yep. That's your
Hey,
power.
I hope you're a good cook.
Hey man, you know what? That shrimp
Hey, cause
sauce.
in a minute, in a minute,
Yeah.
all them sisters gonna be running to that where they gonna be meeting that guy at, who they gonna cleave to.
Right. Hey,
JC
for real.
Penney's. JC
Yeah,
Penney's.
for real. That's
I
real.
hope that boy I hope that boy got some great cooking skills.
Hey,
Man.
for real.
We taking all the great cooks with us.
Hey, we get
For real.
You better
Ooh,
know that.
P. Garvin,
You better know that.
all them boys that be cooking, but
Got a couple of Italian chefs.
Emil, right?
Yes, sir. We taking the best of the best with us.
All of them, we taking them with us.
What's your boy name you used to work with? We had on the show.
Oh, Sterling
Yeah.
Wright.
Sterling
We
Wright.
had to take Sterling with us. All these good chefs. Daud.
Man,
Oh yeah. But I ain't gonna be here though. I ain't gonna be here.
be going.
I ain't gonna be here. I'm waiting on the bridegroom. That's what I'm waiting on.
Oh yeah. You know
Definitely
that. Yeah, that was saying.
Yeah. So I mean my cooking skills up for this time, but once these up, I ain't cooking no more. I got my eyes on some on the prospect. You know how you gotta have them folks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, don't let me get into that matter, because if I get into that matter, I'm gonna put them all in their bag. Put them all in their bag.
Hey,
And I ain't even talking about the sisters, because a sister is meant to be the heir. If she's a helpmeet now, she will have servants when we get to the kingdom.
Correct.
That's right. Now, if she's not helping now, then it is quite frank. We all know what the repercussions are.
Yeah.
What you were not here, you're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are beside your black man, running with your black man, doing exactly what it takes to obtain the kingdom with your black man, you're gonna grab that kingdom with your black man. You're gonna be an heir side by side.
Yeah.
But if you did not do what it takes to get there and do the work in there, then of course folks gonna have to serve. That's just how it goes.
You gotta learn.
That's the least in the kingdom.
You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Whatever type of work you're doing, however you trying to put it in, that is the same type of way the Most High gonna treat you in the end. So you cannot treat this man in that manner and then think at the end you deserve this big reward if you never gave him anything. Okay? Because we know the only way to help the Most High is help his servants.
Ooh.
If you're not helping a servant, then you're not helping the Most High, because he does not strive with all men.
True.
He does not strive with all men. So every man can't say, "Oh, the Most High is with me." False, because he said he's not with every man. So if he says he's not with every man, you're not gonna convince me that he's with every man.
Mhm.
So what we have to do is test the spirit. If we try the spirit, people will start to understand who are men of Yahuwah and who are men that are not. One gonna be stern on one way, and the other one gonna be so loose, because he only wants you to accept things for his own pleasure.
Right.
Yeah.
Like any man, okay, like say like the one, if I'm correcting my sister about the modesty, I love her because I see that she precious in the eyes of the Most High, and I'm like, if you consider yourself a gift, sis, because it says that a wife is a gift from Yahuwah, and a man who gets a wife obtain a favor. So sis, if somebody brought you a gift, right, and the package was already open, it wasn't wrapped up, it didn't have nothing in it, you would think it was stolen, wouldn't you?
Ooh.
So
Yes.
if you're not coming wrapped up, sis, and hand it to me like a gift, then sis, you stolen. You somebody else's goods, just wide open.
Right.
I don't want nobody else's goods. I want the one that's coming wrapped up in gift wrap for me. With my name on the package.
Yeah.
This
Absolutely.
for you, son. And she gonna say, this for you.
It's for real. For you.
All for
see what I'm
you.
saying? And then what these brothers doing now? They return to sender.
That's right. Hey, well, yeah, that's the wrong. Hey, you got the wrong address.
Right. What's this? This been open already. This
Yeah, open.
this thing say fragile. Keep it stand up. You know, so this side up, fragile.
Right. They got,
you get it. It be cracked on the
they
inside.
got a hazard sign.
Yeah. Listen, you know.
Yahuwah would not do anything like that. But he would not do anything like that.
You know how you shake it. You gotta shake that gift to find out what it is before you get it.
That's right. That's right.
Modest.
But if you see that gift wrapped up now, you convince it and you open it up now, it's yours.
Yeah. It's yours.
It's yours now.
Right.
Because he didn't tell you to open it up now. He just said, look at it. Yeah, it's a gift for you. It got your name on it. Now you open it, you got to accept what's inside.
Oh man.
A premature opening.
Hey, for real. Oh man. Hey, you hit me with that one, boy. I got some phone calls to make after this. I was out there bad though. I got some phone calls to make.
You gonna use this phone?
Beat you a hair rack. Next beat you a hair rack. I'm gonna have about one. You know when they say plus one, I'm gonna have like plus 10, plus 20. No, I'm playing. I'm playing, y'all. Look, I see. Because they gonna get in their bag about that,
right?
Bag them up. See this now. See this we had a lot going on. I had to do some things for the people gather. I'm in the midst. Right now, what I'm saying, we on the culture thing right now. I think we got this little thing coming, little album definitely finna get on the 13th, gonna start getting promoted and things. But it just really is time to put the community in a bag. It's tired of being nice. The scripture don't say thou shalt be nice. It just say I should love my brother. You know what I'm saying? Right. But loving you and being nice to you, them are two different things. Because see, to an enemy that beat me down and do all this, I'm nice to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being nice, which means that it don't have any meaning. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have any meaning. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being nice. Right. It could be very deceitful. Because I could be being nice to achieve something or get something from you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, when I love you, that even that niceness is included. It's not separated. So you don't get just one affection. You get all affections in this one category because love is 613 things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I say love, that mean love. Let's sell it. Love. 613 ingredients included. You know what I'm saying? Like, see.
True.
That's
so
good.
If I say I love you, that means I love you 613 times than you love me.
613 proof.
Right. Yeah.
That's right.
Correct.
Wow. That's good,
love
man.
is a standard. It's a standard.
Mm-hmm.
It's a standard.
And it's the greatest of the commands.
That's right. Because you can't just say you love me now and you ain't got no standard now.
Like get that cliche love out of here.
If you like pork, you don't love me. Because listen, you don't, because you don't care if it give you cancer. You don't care if it give you gout. So you don't care if all of a sudden you take your life from me. You don't love me like that. If you love me, you would do what it takes to keep living forever. Because I'm trying to live forever.
Bro, man, I never looked at it like that.
That is a good way of saying it.
You could, oh man. Okay. They asked Yahshua what was the greatest commandment. He said, love God with all your heart, your mind, your soul, right? Your strength. That's Deuteronomy 6:4, right? He was that's the Shema we say all the time. Then he said, love thy neighbor as thyself.
That's
you
right.
Love yourself. So if you don't love yourself enough to, protect yourself, keep yourself alive, feed yourself the right food.
You don't love me because you know I love you. Why would you take yourself from me?
Yeah.
It's like God, yourself, and then your neighbor.
That's right.
And if you love yourself, you're going to love God. You can't love nobody else. You can't and you can't love God first if you don't love yourself.
That's right.
Woo.
Man, that's a good rebuttal.
Man.
That's right. That's
right. You got to
say
what they say.
You love me, you'll survive for me. You'll survive for me, big baby.
You sacrifice for me.
Right. What they say when the brother go to jail? What the first thing you tell the girl? hold me down till I get out.
Sir.
We ain't even holding him down till he come back, bro.
Dang.
We ain't holding him down.
He said, "Pop the top."
Man, soon as something come our way, soon as we get distracted, bro, we forget.
We always distracted, man. It don't take much, man.
He popped the top.
Oh man.
See, right now, do you think the scriptures are more worried about in the community or the NBA finals?
Oh, you already know. The finals is not top priority.
Okay, then. So that's why it's gonna be very, very important when you hear the Most High say, when you cause people, is people out there sick, poor in the street, and we got time to sit home and watch basketball. Facts. I don't really care about if it convicts you or not. That's not a man's job. The man don't sit and watch other men in short shorts play basketball. I don't watch that. I don't do that. It seems more fit for a woman to watch because it's men's men.
Yeah.
I don't like watching men bag other men down. Bag other men down and rub all on me and turn around and
pat them on the butt when they do a good job.
It's always a foul. When you put your hand on me, it's a foul. when you try to back me down, foul.
Wow.
What's going on? What's going on?
Man. Let me go ahead and sell my Steph Curry jersey.
I'm for the people. I'm for the people. Nothing else. Full throttle. I don't watch TV. I don't do none of that.
Bro, I can't, bro.
Straight for the people.
I don't have time. Literally, I don't have time for it, man.
So when people start mentioning scripts and then the next post is talking about what LeBron did, you lost me out. You lost me out. Because you just trying to throw the scriptures out to get some scriptures out first and then talk about what's really in your heart. See, that's what it says. Their words are close to me because they're using my words, not because your words. You're using my words.
Right.
So I can tell you your words close to me, but your heart is far from me because we don't do it. We don't do that. That's not our first mind. When we wake up in the morning, it ain't get to the scripts. It's get to work, clock in, and then we'll get our mind right to read the scripts.
Right.
But then we wonder why we not first priority.
Right.
Because he not first priority.
Yeah, that's true.
See, over here, this house out, he first priority. I don't care if I'm sleeping in a cardboard box. It don't matter.
Right.
It's the scripts. Because this is a temporary place.
That's true.
You know it's temporary. Because when you open up your freezer, your refrigerator, look in the cabinet and do all these things, what do you see? An expiration date.
Yeah. Right.
It ain't everything here meant to perish without the Father. When you rip anything from its source of nutrients, it begins to die.
Right.
So when this one right here gives up and rip off, it's only for one hand.
Right.
It's only for the hand that can keep the life in me once he uproot me and places me in my place.
Right.
That's right. It ain't nobody else, because can't nobody uproot this big boy tree.
You're right. It's funny. It's funny you say that because I thought it made me think about Big Joe on his property. He's got a large mesquite tree, and so he want to cut it down, but he hadn't got to the point where he cut it down. But it's a lot of things around the tree that's like dying, like little crops and stuff that's dying. And so I asked him, I was like, well, why you just won't cut it down? He's like, I'm eventually get to it, but the root system with the mesquite is vast, it's massive, and I'm gonna have to pay somebody to take it out. I said, well, why? He said, because the mesquite tree absorbs more water and water faster. If it can find water. Really? The root system is designed to go hunt water to support the tree. So if the root system is that brilliant to find water, that means that everything around it has to fight for an opportunity to be nourished. And you know what I'm saying? So think about or just attached to it. or just attached to it.
Better
See,
get
but
with. Hey, you know what our slogan is, man. Either you gonna be at our side or at our feet.
exactly, bro.
Which one you choose?
But everybody trying to do their own thing instead of attaching itself. That means that the trees around the mesquite tree have not evolved enough to understand, hey, I need him to survive.
That's
Or
right.
I need to do what he does so that I can be nourished also.
Right.
That's right.
Train them up.
That's right.
And that's what an icon is, a mesquite tree. You know what I'm saying? But our people won't evolve. They don't want anything greater. They don't want to graduate from the church mindset that is really keeping them starved. It's starving them. It's
Right.
ripping them of the nutrients. It's telling them that the Greek is set president over the scriptures. So study in Greek, not Hebrew. Even though we know that the Bible was written in Hebrew by Hebrew people, we still go to what? Logos Bible. We still go to all these the Strongs and look in the Greek section, and we pass the Hebrew section and go straight to the Greek so we can preach in Greek, so we can sound intelligent. No, but you see what I'm saying? But we fail our family, we fail the congregation by not putting it in the context of which it was designed.
Exactly. And we can still use Greek words. That's what we're saying. We're still using Greek words to communicate our point, but our perspective is not from a Greek.
Exactly.
Right. That's true. That's true.
I do non-Greek customs. I just speak the language. I didn't adopt it. It was forced down my throat. If I had a choice today, I would speak Hebrew fluently.
I know that's right.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But being that the fact we were robbed of that, and I didn't have an opportunity to choose between the two, I'm stuck with English.
I'm stuck with
Right,
English.
right. That's true.
You stick with the Greek, the Latin right now.
That's right.
That's
everyone I know speak English.
Yeah.
So this is the only way that I can communicate the point.
Correct.
Okay. Now I don't, like you said, I don't bypass Hebrew and go to the Greek, which is crazy. This is why we have so many mixed interpretations.
Correct.
Because at the time of the Greek, that's what the whole world was speaking. Just like right now, in order to do business, you gotta speak English if you want to do some business with America. So that means if China, if you in the continent of Africa, the continent of Asia, the continent of Europe, you know what I'm saying, or anything like this, you have to speak the language in order to, you know what I'm saying, in order to handle business. As Paul said, if you don't have an interpreter, that man need to be quiet, shut up, and don't say nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I only spoke Hebrew, then I couldn't speak to my people.
Right.
Okay. So therefore, when Paul was talking about tongues, he wasn't talking about the shana na 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 ba 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 ba.
That's why I step back. That's why if I did that step back, because
he wasn't talking about that. He was
they thought he was talking about the Shana now. Exactly. Shanae.
Yeah.
And the chicken dance.
He was talking about if I'm speaking from a Hebrew perspective and it's only in Hebrew, I shouldn't even say it.
Right.
But if I can speak English, which is a language that you speaking, then we know we don't need an interpreter.
Right. Correct.
We can see these words loud and clear.
Right.
We can see them.
Right.
And we both can see together. But if you my enemy, we ain't gonna see together, because anything I point for you to see, you only gonna be looking at the man, not the information.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
That's what we have to get past. When the Most High say we are made in His image, the woman has to get past you point. She has to look at the information and not the man, because the one who's pointing at the information is not that man. Because the only one made for man to understand that information is given from Yahuwah. Who will He reveal His word to? Okay.
Correct.
Since He doesn't strive, and He said He the one that owns all the secret things, then you have to understand when someone is speaking the dark sayings to you in a clear as we speak today, then Yahuwah obviously done revealed it to him.
That's correct.
Because He's the only one over these things.
Right.
Now the law is for everybody. Everybody can read the law to know what to do. This is how you can be blameless before the Most High. But not everybody has the information on the dark sayings. Now the
No.
law is actually dark sayings.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
dark
Right.
sayings,
Right.
because we found this in the dark, right?
You correct.
Therefore,
Correct.
their wish to show us in a position that we were in, and now is to give you a shadow picture of what you can become.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
So
Correct.
we are servants or slaves right now, but the law teaches us how to be landowners. So why
Ooh.
would the law or landowner laws be to a slave unless it were meant for the slave to obtain it?
So in the Bible, the word Israel pertains to a land that you
That's
can
right.
inherit.
That's
So
right.
I would rather be called Israel because there's no land called Christian.
That's right.
I want to move to Christian when I grow up.
Like where that's at?
We gotta learn how to detach. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
We're land owners.
That's right.
We're land owners. It's teaching you how to own the land. And so when you go to the land will respond to the law that you keep.
That's right.
Well, you deep. You are deep.
Sweat rag. I need a sweat rag on that one. I need a deacon sweat rag on that one, boy. Jeez.
Wow.
That's real though, man.
Nah,
Yes, sir.
I feel you now. I
Yeah,
understand what you're
man.
saying.
You see what I'm saying, man? It's like we gotta
Yeah.
be careful what we call ourselves to.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's the identity, you know.
And
Icon.
who we call on. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
grandma done been in the church since 1918, and then you gotta go bury her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the church didn't pay for it.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
You paid for it.
You pay for it.
Yeah.
You
Jeez.
paid for it. So
Yeah.
why they didn't step up and help grandma pay that? Because we know that funerals are customs of Egypt.
Yeah. 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 Correct.
Customs of Egypt. Nobody buried their dead in open fields.
Mm-mm.
It was always tombs. That's how you bury slaves, like
Exactly.
animals. You throw animals in the dirt in the wide open field.
You bury, yeah, like what they call it? Burial ground. And they dig it
That's
up
right.
and all
That's
all the
like
people.
landfills.
Right.
You don't put somebody respected in nothing like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
See,
Exactly.
we were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't even supposed to be even feeling this.
Right. Right.
You got to think, when Adam died, Adam was the first to die.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when Adam died, man, Abel was. So when Abel died, you got to understand what was going through them people's mind
Mm-hmm.
to have never ever seen life pour out of a man, and now this man couldn't answer him no more, and somebody had to answer for this creation.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Right. But we
You
talked
got to
about
think, yeah, but you got to think how Cain really felt.
right.
Again, the scriptures are taught by you know, a bland people.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
It was given to us by a bland people. We are people with flavor.
Ooh,
Mhm.
you know that buddy.
So so you can't just get nobody no raw bread or no raw meat with no season on it, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
that won't eat at them company potlucks.
All right now. Okay now. So now it's time for that. Now it's time for that season. Now it's time for that meat to get seasoned now.
Get
Mhm.
yourself some flavor. Get yourself.
Hey, see now when you see that, now when you see this, the meat is seasoned. Now you see exactly. You can see the pit. You can taste it. See, now it's presentable, and now somebody can eat it
Yeah.
because they can. It reminds them of themselves. It's easier to digest. Just eating a slap piece of meat out some boiling water, would that taste good to you?
Man, no.
Man, heck no.
Man.
Facts, man. So we gotta understand, it ain't. You can throw fire or whatever up under that meat. If you ain't got no season, no, nobody wants that.
Nah.
Nobody
Tasteless.
wants that.
He
Once
said,
the salt, if the salt has losing its flavor, what is it good for?
Ain't nothing at all. You throw it out.
The word done lost its flavor.
right, that's
What is
true.
it good for? See, that's what I'm saying. See, but we took the flavor from it because we don't wanna put the flavor to it. It's seasoning this meat. When it's talking about meat, meat used to be veggies and all that stuff. But that's when man was innocent.
Right.
But now that man is guilty, we have a different perspective of meat. So before every sacrifice, what did it have to be? Salted.
Throw the salt on top of it.
Facts. So
Yeah.
before your sacrifice, before he got you ready, what did he have to do? He had to season you up.
Mhm. Right.
And then threw you in the midst of the fire. And then it brought a sweet savor to the Most High nose.
Yeah.
Which means obedience gives the Most High a sweet savor
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
in
true.
his nose.
That's what we doing right here, bro. We just right now we marinating.
Like
We
you
just
said.
marinating right now. You see what I'm saying? Till he send us out,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? We can have that flavor.
Yes, sir.
That's real, bro. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I want to appreciate what you were saying about Cain. In Genesis chapter 4, verse 10, it says, and Yah said, what have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hands. And you know, it said that his brother's blood cried out. That was the first time blood spoke. We see that blood speaks to injustice, right? And then you see that the earth responded.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's like two elements came together to snitch or say like we both are in an uncomfortable state.
The ground did not want that blood on her because that makes her unclean. So somebody had to get up out there. That's why the land spew you out.
Exactly.
And then nobody wants to bear the punishment of Yahuwah. So that's why your brother would kick you out.
That's deep. Even the earth, like,
even
man,
the earth don't want it. That's why all the blood that was spilled on this land, right, unjustly, has to be spilled by the people who spilled the blood unjustly.
So maybe is that why he gonna come back and just purify the land again?
Precisely.
With fire.
Because
he come with some new stuff.
Eye for an eye. Hey, you don't get eye for eye. You don't, and that's the thing these Israelites don't understand out here, man. That with the whole hate message, it's an eye for eye for Mashiach. You have a command.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? With love,
you ain't perfect.
You ain't perfect.
so if it was eye for an eye, I wouldn't have both these eyes out.
Right.
True.
I wouldn't have a nose. I wouldn't have a mouth. I wouldn't have no ears because I listened to folly. I watched folly. I smelled folly.
Yeah.
And I spoke folly.
Yeah. Real talk.
So I was in the folly. So if it was supposed to be me losing everything, I supposed to too.
Yeah. Real talk.
So of course it's not gonna be an eye for an eye with my brother because I know he only steal to eat.
Yeah.
I know he in a hard situation. I know he only looking at me from a point of view of survival and not living.
Correct.
So he don't see me like himself. He only see me as a target because they done turned them into a beast of the field rather than cattle.
Yeah.
That's meant or a sheep who's meant to follow.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But not me. You're not meant to follow me. But if you a sheep, I'm a sheep. We supposed to look at each other as sheep. Exactly. You ain't supposed to see the innocent inside me and turn into a wolf and take advantage of me.
Man, I'm learning so much, man. Working that field, bro. I'm learning because you just said it. My boy, he did this little call, right? You know, because the sheep know my voice, right? My boy Joe, when he does his call, no matter where we at on the farm, they run.
They be rolling.
And that was my first time noticing that. And I'm sitting there, and that scripture came to my head. My sheep know my voice. His cattle know his voice. So when he called, woo, you know, that type of thing, they come running. All right. So some are faster than the others. So when we go inside the gate, half of them get inside the gate and they go eat and go kick it, go drink water. But the other ones are coming kind of slow, and they get trapped on the other backside of the field. So he called the faster ones again to come up to the gate so the other ones would see. So he wouldn't have to be like, y'all, come on, you know, that type of thing, or go hit them and pull them. he used the other ones to direct the slow ones. He used the fast ones to direct the slow ones to the gate, so he can close the gate and everybody can eat.
That's right.
Is a strategy to herding.
But he got to have patience, don't he? Because he'll end up having to strike him if it's not.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You have to strike them every day. But see, you got to be patient. It's not that they don't. Sometimes they not. You got some little young ones in there who have grown up and they're not too keen to the sound.
Right.
But once they see everybody familiar to that sound, eventually when they older and they grow up, it's gonna start to be familiar to them.
Correct.
Mhm.
And it was, man, then like, you're right. And there was the younger ones that was kind of lollygagging, and they just they tagging behind because they don't know what's going on, right?
Exactly.
So once they come in the gate, they walking around eating grass, but they had actually like mineral in the bins. So they walk. I see them, bro. I'm taking video and everything. The little ones, they come and they see all the big ones eating in the bin. So they're like, oh, now that's where we have to go. So they just waited till the big ones ate. Then they came to the bins. We're the calves. We're the heifers. We're the bulls. Grown-ups in this walk, right? We're eating the scripts, right? So the babes we have to be the example for the babies, right? The babes, so they understand where they need to be and what they position it should be at all times,
right?
And whose voice to follow.
That's right. But if we ain't eating out our master's hand, then how would they know who hand they eating out of? Huh?
Right.
So when we go out here and eat out of master's hand, they think that that's the way, and then you wonder why they deny it when they say that's not a good hand.
Yeah.
We have grown numb to the BS, but these young ones, they are not numb because they have not been BS'd enough.
No.
See, you done been BS. See, a lot of these cats are spoiled. These youngest ones are spoiled. They be bad to death, but get everything in the world.
Right.
When you was a kid, when you were bad, you ain't get nothing.
Nothing.
Boy, I got a sandwich and some water. I ain't even lying. I'm talking about the worst type of sandwich: bologna, mustard, 2 breads, and some water.
Hey, but that's a snack right there.
Hey, and that was for the night. You know why? Because my mama said you don't deserve that. You ain't even earned that. I only gave you one job. That's go to school, be good.
Right.
Right.
He said, "Be good,
be good for real."
Be good. I come back suspended for 10 days. I was good, mama. That was the teacher. They just be picking on me.
right.
You snitching on the teachers.
Oh, but it taught me a lesson though. It taught me a lesson in life. It's either one thing. Either you're gonna be good or you better get out there and work so you ain't gotta keep eating these bologna sandwiches.
Right.
But that's the same thing with the scripts. I would just rather be good and pay no rent and be cool and be able to stack everything up.
Right, for sure.
And not pay a contribution and have everything pay a contribution to you. Rather than have to go out there work in a society that offers you nothing, that got nothing for you, and you get nothing in return. All I'm working for is a bologna sandwich.
Bologna.
That's the first name.
Get out my mama's house. The first thing I ate was bologna.
We eat bologna all our lives.
For real.
I forgot we had to pay rent.
Yeah.
Lights and gas.
Correct.
And significant other fees.
Right.
The date nights. You had the Netflix account. Yeah.
You be down to a 12 pack and $20.
Yeah. After all is accounted for.
After everything accounted for.
Yeah.
12 pack and $20.
Right. Hey, so Facebook Live app people, we talking about an icon. We talked about icon. What type of icon are you? Are you a good icon? Bad icon? You said what? You icon living? She's an icon living. But yeah, definitely, you know, we are characterized by how we what's the word I'm looking for? How we show people who we are.
Correct.
You know, whatever face you put on is what you're gonna seem as. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, this is a good Midrash Monday. Brother Daud is in the house. You got that new single. Go ahead. You got the new single too. What's it called? Bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna precept with this whole conversation we've been having today about icon and the things that we need to do to be a reflection of the icon himself, the Hamashiach, Yahshua Hamashiach, right? Luke chapter 9, verse 23. Luke chapter 9, verse 23. Then he said to them all, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. All right. So whoever, that's an open call, open casting call. I'm not looking for somebody tall. I'm not looking for somebody short. I'm not looking for somebody fat. Whoever wants to be my disciple, right? Somebody disciplined in the walk, disciplined, right? Must deny themselves, right? So that's principle. Right? Discipline is principle. Myself is preference. It's my preference. Whoever denies the preferences that they enjoy, right, and wants to be my disciple must take up their cross, you know, and we know it's a stake of self-sacrifice. Right. Must take up their cross daily. So this is a daily thing. We must deny the urges, must deny the preferences that are going to that don't reflect, you know what I'm saying, his vision for us in our lives, and follow him. Follow. To follow him means that we have to know how he walked. Right. And we can only identify that through the commandments, through the 613. He walked the 613 perfectly. And so if the Messiah, Yahshua, followed the Torah, then how can it be dead? How can it be a non-existent thing? If he walked it, he said, follow me. He didn't say just follow me. Oh, that's what's up. Appreciate that. He didn't say follow me until I die on the cross and then everything I did is dead. He said, follow me. That means while I'm alive and when you do what I do, the example I left you.
Yep. That's it.
That's real, man. And I hope that brought some clarity to the situation. Like you said, that was gonna be some people in their bag, man. It's bag season. And so we're gonna drop this new track from Mind Culture Music, brother Daud, man, beloved Daud. Go ahead and introduce this track for us, bro.
Okay, man, this thing called bag season, and when we say get out your bag, that means you get out your emotions, your little bag of feelings, man. Come on, man.
That's what's up. This boy dropped tracks like
a bald-headed female.
Perfect metaphor. I like it. That's why he RD, man.
Right now, people getting they feeling about these scriptures. That's what we literally saying. Bag season meaning I'm about to start stuffing people in their bags, no matter what size it is. I'm stuffing you in it by these scriptures. So if anybody out there if you out there claiming Yahuwah too and you're serving, you supposed to be representing well. If you're not, I'm finna bag you up, okay, with these scripts.
Hey, man,
that's the real intro.
Who did the artwork, man?
Oh, King Alfred. That's the brethren. Yeah, that's brethren.
Young boy that was out there meet you the head wrap.
Facts.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Hey, you seen that what they doing that they were doing a little
dance, yeah. Facts.
Yeah,
okay.
That was Alfred, yeah.
That's Alfred right there.
Okay. But y'all about to hear this new single. I just now realized that was a bag, man. I'm looking like, that's inside the bag, brown bag.
That brown bag special. That
brown bag special.
Hey, y'all about to hear it first right here on Yahweh's on your radio, and we'll be right back after this message.
Brothers. For real. Yeah. Get out your bag every time we talk to school, man. Yeah. Jimmy, you feel me? Yeah. Immerse, I took a breath. That's a lot of splash. That's a wild thought. You can keep it cat. Yahweh, that's a great. Stay on, that's a great. Scripts. Put them in a bag. Cheese and bags. Bag, cheese and bags. Immerse, I took a breath. That's a lot of splash. Scripts. Put them in a bag. Hey, this that Eastern party. They want this truth deported. My vision ain't distorted. The quickest looking tortoise. My 31's a gorgeous. Yahweh gave me flavor. Them scripts are double on and you can get them cable. That's heavy with excursions. Right from the top of turtle. The static, no disturbance. Extraordinary service. I take divine instruction. The silent cabinet. The scriptures never change. Lost grandma, sister, cousin. The stupid finally bubbling. Who said the right to struggle? I stay on one to prove it. They only crown me check. I keep it rough and rugged. No beard looking weird. 100 years of age when you talking mighty years. Supreme, I in them pouring. For me, it's called me foreign. They think I'm newly born. They really get annoying. The naked is a trip, but I'm a balance on them. My feelings, I admit, it's like I got a callus on them. Immerse, I took a breath. That's a lot of splash. That's is what I thought. You can keep it cat. Yahweh, that's a great. Stay on, that's a great. Scripts. Put them in a bag. Cheese and bags. Bag, cheese and bags. Immerse, I took a bag. That's a lot of splash. Scripts. Put them in a bag. Bag, cheese and bags. Bag, cheese and bags. Bag, cheese and bags. Bag, cheese and bags. Immerse, I took a bag. That's a lot of splash. It's just a wild thought. You can keep your gas. Yahweh, that's a prayer. I stay on, that's a prayer. Scripts. Put them in a bag.
Oh. Drop it.
There we go.
Bag.
Bag.
That's dope,
Put it
boy.
in a bag. It's bag season.
Dope.
It's bag season. So if you got,
Hey man, look. Hey man, that's the theme song to put them in a bag too, man.
yeah, man. If you're scared of the truth, you might want to retreat. Find your cave to sit in, like David did. Find your cave.
Find a straight
Because we ain't bringing nothing but truth.
Yeah.
And as y'all see, I throw scripture so we don't get off base. And y'all can't say, well, they ain't got no. We throw scripture out there. So if you want to debate the scripture and you want to throw your ideology and the stuff you learned at seminary on top of it, you gotta remember that's Greek. That's
right.
We go from the Hebrew. So if you in your bag about Hebrew, you need to talk to the person who developed Hebrew.
We work at that Yahweh groceries.
Yeah, right.
I'm the bag boy.
And
I'm the bag boy.
hey, for real. And I
I'm
take
the bag boy.
and you take tips.
I do. Yahshua ring them up, I bag them up. That's all I do. Yahshua ring them up, I bag them up.
I'm in the produce section. I'm in the produce section if y'all looking for me.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Godson got that meat.
Got that meat jumping.
All meat. All kosher meat. He a butcher. Trust. He a butcher with it.
Got that
So
meat.
you got produce section, you got the meat section, the butcher, and Daud will bag your groceries.
I'm gonna bag you up. That's right.
Already.
Bag them up, Mish.
Yeah, man. Like Robert said, you can't fake your first impression. Your integrity is who you are, and you can't hide that for too long because it's your nature. To change who you really are, you have to practice the character you first show.
Right.
That's good, man.
That's good. Hey, so if y'all want to go check out any of that, bless it, beloved Daud's music, y'all go to Mind Culture.
Yeah, single that out.
MindCultureForever.com. Cop those things, yo. They free, y'all. They free. Go
to the website.
Go to the website. www.mindcultureforever.com. Y'all can go listen to all his music. I mean,
you want this track bag season? Click on that bag.
Click on the bag.
See, the reason why they don't, sometimes people don't really go get because you say free, I guess. So I guess just lend me an ear then. It costs your ear.
Yeah. Give
yeah,
me a
Just
free,
down,
free listen.
just give me an ear and you can download it. Okay.
yeah, yeah. There you
Yeah,
go. There
yeah.
you go. So they can feel like they contributing something.
That's right. A ear is very contributing.
And let's be honest, ain't nothing free.
Right.
So if the song is 3 minutes, that's 3 minutes of their time they can't get back. So, spend 3 minutes. Spend three
Absolutely
minutes.
time.
Spend 3 minutes.
That's
click
right.
on that. Click on that link. To download Beloved Daud's latest release, Bag Season.
Now, is this part of the August drop, or is this something else?
Nah. This just a campaign I'm doing right now, just to yeah, just some free smoke, man, just to keep everybody on they posts. As we
Okay.
said, we supposed to be a light and actually show the young brothers that what I'm saying, it's okay to work for the Most High.
Right.
It's okay to do positive. It's okay to do things that the world don't like. You know what I'm saying? But He loves it, and He's gonna reward it, and He's gonna make everything okay. Give
Absolutely.
give them a new outlet. That's all this is about. That's why it's free, and that's why I live a wide open life, because it's exactly what it's supposed to do.
Correct.
I really don't expect nothing back from this stuff. Nothing
Ever
ever
slide you some.
ever.
I'm gonna slide you some coins. I'm gonna slide you a bag. I'm
That's
gonna
right.
slide you a bag. Here you go, man. I'm donating this to you.
So
Hey, hey, see, the priest portion is Yahuwah. So whatever people compelled to do, I know that they give my. Most people that are compelled to do things, such as with their oils and their business and different stuff like this. They always say, "Here's a love offering for you." So I'm appreciative of the people. So I definitely know that there's a power, and through true love, people are compelled through true love to support and keep on going with that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
it's
right.
not always with cash. It's really like the handcrafted stuff that really matters the most to me, when people take stuff that they actually purchase and put compounds together, actually oils, little beard things, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, man. That's the stuff that really matter to me. It ain't really the money. The stuff like that are very dear to me.
Right.
Who handcraft things, because that's what take the time, like they actually thought about you, put it, said this specifically for you, um for some cash, man, I wouldn't do nothing but use it to get the people right. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
that's exactly what we supposed to do in the at this office.
right,
Right.
that's what the lead right
Use
did.
our gifts and talents to help the least fortunate.
Right,
Right. That's
right.
true. That's
So
true.
that's exactly what
So
the lead
definitely,
right did.
man, we got our second year coming up in October on the 13th. I don't know what y'all guys doing already, but man, it'll be good if y'all come help us celebrate, man. That'd be dope.
Okay, okay.
October.
What we gonna do?
We thinking about October 13th. I'm trying to see if that date open for the place that we normally would rent out, and we're gonna see what's up with that date. But I'll let you know for sure. Real soon though, like real soon, like this month soon.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, definitely let me know. That ain't no sweat.
Yeah, it's like our anniversary
Yeah.
event, for your radio. So we have like act no not acts. Yeah, like different acts,
Different acts, yeah.
performances and things like that. So yeah, just people coming out, just celebrating your radio birthday, if you will. We
Yeah.
have vendors, people, selling their items, small businesses coming in there, things like that. Just an event to get the your nation together.
Right.
Oh
So our
yeah,
second year, we
man.
just celebrate.
I don't care if it's your 6 month opening. I told you I'm gonna be there, man.
Hey, that's what's
Yeah.
up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to get you can come to my ordination ceremony. I'm about to get
You get ordained.
This
I'm
guy.
gonna get
See what I'm saying?
my ordination. I'm trying to connect with Yarm Yahoo. You know Yarm, huh?
Do I know Yam?
Yeah,
Uh,
Yarm Yahoo.
nah. A lot of the I'm new. I'm really new to the community. If I say I know somebody, I would be totally lying to you.
Okay.
I got
You know,
you.
That was
everybody. No, everybody
Okay.
that I'm meeting now. Everybody I'm meeting now. This is I'm building a bond with now. Getting the connection now. Now, some brothers that I did meet on the way here, I ain't gonna sit back and say that every brew I met I became pals with. You know what I'm saying? Not simply because I wanted to do any drama. It's just too many egos in Israel too.
Yeah. Oh.
It
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
learned
Yeah.
some of that. Man, I
Man,
learned some of
we neutral. We neutral because we get so many people. We get so much love from. But to be neutral, right, and just be bystander, just the media arm. But to see, to see that it was weird, man. It's weird seeing that in Israel, man, because that's what got us in trouble in the first place, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we gotta release the ego, and I could definitely see how that probably inspired the song Bag Season.
Oh yeah. Hey, the crazy thing about it was it was recorded. It was recorded before we even got there, right? Yeah, it was recorded before it even took place. So it really like kind of crazy.
No doubt.
It's just spoken to existence.
Yeah.
But
That's right. But a lot of people, man, they don't really dislike me. They okay with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool. When I definitely reach out and talk to people, they don't be about all that they say they about.
Hey, I'm gonna be real, bro. Just like I know, sometimes that's the greatest form of flattery.
That's right.
That's true.
I tell them I'm not flattered, but okay, sis. I definitely don't argue with women, and definitely not going. I would reason with a brother. Like I tell the brother, it's the difference. The difference between arguing and reasoning is the mindset. Because I could just be telling you what I feel, you know what I'm saying, based on it, and we're just having a dialogue, a discourse, okay? And if we're reasoning, it's okay. Now, it's okay for me to say something and then you disagree with it and then you tell me why you disagree. I just don't like people to say I disagree and then don't have a logical reason not to agree. They just don't agree. Not because you didn't present the points or that it wasn't out there. They just chose not to listen to you because of a elder's point of view.
Right.
Which I always tell them, I'm like, that's a man. The scriptures are our only interpretation of life.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Now, everything else is death. So whatever that man told you is gonna lead you to death.
Correct.
Because you can't listen to one man and then don't listen to your other brother who is on the same walk even as their elder. It's only 613 reasons.
Only.
So if he got 614, he's off.
He imbalanced. There's an imbalance there.
Hey, he off. But I love my elders too, though. But it said don't rebuke them harshly. Not that you can't rebuke them. It's just I can't rebuke them harshly. But I am gonna say, as Mashiach did, I am gonna talk against the BS, the lies, and the the shortcomings of these scripts, because people who have been in the scripts longer than I have should have this together already. We should not be the youngins should not be out here, drove hard, but everybody else just sitting back like I hate him because he's so drove. He's in competition because he's so drove.
That's it. That's what it is right there.
Yeah.
I'm in competition because I love the Most High that much that I dedicate my whole life to him. Facts. Well, if you call that boasting, man, I'm boastful then. You know what I'm saying? I'm very boastful. But in Yahuwah, though, I give him my whole entire life. I had to see, was it real? I'm not one of them brothers who, go to work on a daily basis and then whoop. Not saying nothing wrong with brothers going to work, but see, that's not my life. Right. I actually get up and go to work for Yahuwah every single day. So what you see in my life is due to Yahuwah. All esteem to Yahuwah. I started out just like Adam, straight from the dirt. I ain't had nothing because I let everything in the world go. Right. It ain't no little extra from the life I lived. Look, everything goes from the old so much. I don't even have a shoestring back from when I was in the world.
Wow.
Right.
I have nothing. The Most High made sure that I was incarcerated enough, long enough to get out and had a pair of jeans. I came home in a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, and some Adidas. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I threw that away. So I have nothing. I have nothing from when I was in the world. Nothing. These pair of glasses ain't even from when I was in the world. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow. That's good though.
The Most High made sure he dumped everything. I started at zero. I had nothing.
Right.
What you see today is all Yahuwah.
Right. That's good, bro.
All Yahuwah.
Another t-shirt.
Man.
That's good, boy. That is good. Good. Man. So you've been in this world for like 10 years, you say, huh?
8.
8? Man, that's good though.
Ooh, beginnings.
Hey.
New beginnings.
Got that
The
new
number
beginning.
8.
New
That's
beginning.
right. Hey, man. I'm going on 9 though. I can't wait till I get to 10. To be like, yeah, we've been together 10 years. You feel me?
I got a whole
Right.
decade in here.
Anniversary. Your anniversary. The Ruach anniversary. That's like an album, nigga. Don't name your album.
Hey, the Ruach anniversary.
Yeah.
The Ruach anniversary. The Ruach anniversary.
Right.
Okay.
Mitch back there writing it down.
The Ruversary. Ruversary.
Right. Hey, what's up, good man?
Oh, he right here sitting on the couch. Everybody cool and they all in the back. Yeah.
That's what's
Shalom,
up.
shalom.
Hey, RD made a mention to me. He said, your name was Ben, right? Is it Ben?
Benedad.
Benedad.
Yeah.
And when he said every time I say you look like my boy Ben, he look at himself like I am Ben. We got a Benny here that he looked just like, man.
Yeah, I've been like your Ben.
Right.
Yeah, I've been look like that. I've been.
We gotta how y'all beat, man. That's funny. He be a little bit. That's a little
I
bit.
gotta look. That's why that now got that super flavor. I don't know, man. That man dropped from the sky, man. That man came from somewhere incredible, man.
Yeah, big little.
Right, for real.
Oh, that boy did drop down. I met him one day and we just big pot. I don't know where he came from.
That's how it is sometimes, man.
I just my brother since.
That's what's
man.
up.
But
Man.
y'all did an awesome job, man.
You did. You
Sister
did.
Malaka, brother Ben, man, y'all did an incredible job, phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Mind culture stepped up. Wherever there was a lack, I saw y'all brothers run to it and take care of business. So I want to honor y'all and say that this was an incredible event. We enjoyed ourselves. We didn't get to just talk, because y'all was on the road last Monday. But keep doing what y'all doing, man, because it was so much feedback on the IGs, on the Facebooks. I heard nothing negative about it. It was all positive, and we just got to keep going, up.
Yeah.
With that event.
Exactly. I just wanted to we didn't get to do it on a public phone, but appreciate the bro. What is Ethan on bringing the grill. Okay, so
okay.
he get a shout out for bringing the grill. We appreciate it.
Already.
For sure that. I thought you did that from Atlanta, man. I thought you brought that from Atlanta.
oh nah, man. Brethren down there from Dallas did that. His dad, that was his dad grill. He got it for us, man. I definitely appreciate it.
You sure blessed it. You blessed that grill.
Hey,
Oh man.
I saw an ingredient that you used. It was in the corner right there in the middle. Big old nice onion. Aha.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Aha.
Oh man, Jeremy, the Caucasian brother that was by the table.
That's
he
right.
showed up. He did Midrash.
He came to Shabbat, man.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, man, that was one situation that blew my top. Like that.
Yeah.
Now that person there, boy, did something else.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying. Usually, you don't see them folk walk into no lion's den like that.
Right.
He didn't care. And I told him. I said he didn't care,
bro.
He was fearless. He was fearless.
He said this. He said I seen the good and the bad, but it didn't deter me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's dope right there, man.
I said I came all the way here to see you, beloved.
He did.
You know what he said? He did,
man.
He did.
That's all he talked about was you, bro.
For real. Hey, what's crazy? He drove an hour, bro. An hour to get to meet you every day.
People that live in Dallas didn't even drive 10 minutes there to hear the Shabbat lesson.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I don't want to hear no mouth. See, bag season, bag season, bag. It's time to put them in their bag because that's sad.
Yeah,
that's sad, bro. That's sad. And these are saying, remember now, and this is a Caucasian brother. The Caucasian brother came out to hear Judah, see Judah worship, and get information about the scripts from Judah. What was our other half?
And he said he there to serve.
He was.
He said that I hit on mouth.
Yeah, and he know the scripts. He came here speaking, didn't he?
Yeah,
he know the scripts.
Yeah, we gave him audience, bro. Like he was quiet, you know what I'm saying? But we was like, would you know what I'm saying? You got anything to say? You know what I'm saying? We opened it up. You know,
He know it, man.
You better be careful. I'll be careful. You better be careful because he'll be right there looking at you, saying, "What happened?
what happened? Hey. Wait a minute. hey, he be hey.
I'm in there.
We supposed to be naming him. He over there naming.
What happened? What happened?" See, I don't get into Israel or whatever they be about bickering and talking about it. But if you don't like me for the word's sake, so if we would have never been involved with anybody of the earth, if we would have never encountered them. But since the fact we encountered them, we actually started to intermarry, and through Abraham, all the nations were gonna be saved. Why? Because we keep putting that seed in them. Yep, you can't get mad now that the word is for the whole earth now.
Yeah, you can't be mad.
For you. You could have kept it to yourself, but did we? Nah. No, we on street corner saying, "We the people." We the people. Hey, so if you want to keep it for yourself, then shut up. Keep it.
Keep it.
You know what it looked like though? Saturday look. This was Saturday looked like. Peter, Paul, Cornelius.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like Saturday, dog.
It did.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
because he fight him.
That's on them.
What are you doing over here?
If the highways and byways are on a street corner for 20 years, okay. Show me that in the scripts then, even from a Greek understanding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If highways and byways meant one street.
One street.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've been on one corner 20 years. What highways and byways you went down, my bro?
That's deep.
The Most High ain't hearing that, man. That don't even make sense. You got all them scripts, but you ain't understand that simple logical thing.
That's true.
Oh, okay. I guess they scripting then. We are too then.
Yeah. We get bashed by them though. They bash us a little bit here and there. But your boy King General smashed one time. He had a conversation and I had said something, and it was a young cat too. He was like, what did he say? I can't remember what he said, but it was basically talking about Esau. I think it was Esau's conversation, and he was talking about, man, get up out of here with that, man. You know that white man ain't this and that. I'm like, wow, you got to come in love, but he said, man, get away with that love stuff. Then King General just smashed him after that point. I was like, dang.
Yeah. I think he was talking about the moray we have on Wednesday. Was that what it was? Okay.
It was something that King General had a subject he put up on Facebook. And
okay.
Dealing with white people,
right?
The Caucasian.
You gotta chew the meat out, spit out the bone, man. They talking Torah, you gotta shut up and listen. You see, if you shut up and listen, they might say something interesting. See, one thing about it is now, if you talking totally against Torah and you on some BS, now if you even against my brother Mashiach, I can't even listen to you. I can't even tolerate your words.
True.
Because it ain't gonna be no love in them.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Because only he showed how to truly love our brothers and sisters.
That's true. That is true.
So if you don't love our brother, you cannot find the compassion in yourself.
I don't know.
To love me. Can't love me, man, if you don't love Mashiach, man. That's the only one that can love me. And if you ain't loving me like you love Mashiach, then you ain't loving me.
That's true. That's true. Hey, what was old boy name that taught the first day before you did? What's his name again?
G.E. Militant.
G.E. Militant.
And and Sham or Louis Misery, the one.
Louis Misery, another guy.
Louis, yeah. Louis from out here.
Real Judah.
I think they from Real Judah, right? That's right. Real Judah. Yeah. I think one of them. He used to stay by me.
Okay.
And then they kind of like a branch off there. I think so. But don't let me speak about it. I don't really know. I just, what I'm saying. I know that. Yeah, usually people that say a higher, or usually come from GOCC or come off, up under that teaching.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No disrespect. I'm not saying that in no disrespectful manner. If anyone's saying, I'm just saying usually people from that sect actually use the name Ahaya.
Okay.
Correct.
And I see that they call on Ahaya. So that's what I'm saying. I'm associating them what
higher
come
with.
from and all that. Yeah. I'm just
Right,
putting two
right.
and two together, but that may not be the case. It may just be that they just some brothers who came together and actually start serving the Father like we did.
Yeah,
Correct, correct,
true,
correct.
true.
And it's all
Hence
love.
the name Ahia.
Right.
So Ahia is a paleo version of
Yeah.
Yahuwah.
I don't make me now.
All right.
I gotta do the research.
Yeah.
I seen a video, but from somebody else, so I ain't really understand it. You know.
Now see if you say now look, if you say Ahia Yahuwah, right? If you say Ahia Yahuwah, okay. Only thing you're saying is I am Yahuwah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if he came to Abraham and said I am. He definitely came to Israel and said Yahuwah.
Okay.
So if with Abraham he said I am, cool. But to Israel he said Yahuwah, we the one that got rid of our head.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything. So of course we wouldn't bear the name because we disrespected our head and got out of the covenant.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't
Yeah.
bear the name. So it'd be lost from our lips. Because why would he keep his name on our lips if we really truly wasn't his head? If you
Right.
had an
Yeah.
if you had an ex-wife, would you want her to keep calling you her husband?
Right.
No. You're gonna want her to call you, this is my ex-husband.
All
Yeah,
right. So
make sure you keep that on because she might be a real scumbag.
True.
real
And if,
talk.
and if
Real talk.
that's the case, then she's attached to your name, Akik.
Right. Get that name change.
Yeah. Why would he want a harlot like Israel attached to his name right now?
Yeah. Gotta do better. That's why Hosea said that she will again call me Ishi. You see what I'm saying?
Ishi.
Husband. You see what I'm saying? Like right now we can't call him husband. We ain't got that permission.
That's right. So of
Yeah,
course we would not
doing it.
be by that name. That's right. So we gonna definitely have a differ in that, but that comes with the elders and the way that we're all taught. From the first foundational teaching you have, any loyal believer will not go past that word, but he will still look at truth objectively and not selfish in according to his own manner. It would be, what I'm saying, narrow it down, because if we have a narrow way and you know that a person is speaking narrow, then you have to understand that they're coming from the same perspective you coming from. Now, if a person is definitely telling you to change the name of the person you serve, though that power you serve has gotten you this far, then that man he don't come in the spirit of shalom or the spirit of together or the spirit of friend or the spirit of love. He comes straight into divide.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would he come tear you away from the very power that brought peace in your life?
True.
Right. Right. Right.
That's true.
That's real.
Hey, see, it's not me. It's not my problem. It's not me who praying. It's not me who's fat. It's not me who fasting. It's not me who doing this for the Most High. Like for you, I'm not doing this for you.
Right. That's
So
true.
your life, you excelling in your life because of the works you do. So
Correct.
somebody has to be rewarding you out. Somebody has to be rewarding you. And if you saying that you do the 613, then it has to be who we serving.
That's true. That is true. Wow.
I found that scripture. It was Hosea chapter 2, verse 15. No, I'm sorry. It's verse 16 and 17. It says, and it shall be in that day, says Yah, that thou shalt call me Ishi, husband, and no longer call me the names of Baal or
That's
Bali.
right.
And then verse 17 it says, I will remove the names of the Baals from her lips. No longer will their names be invoked.
Okay, who did it say was going to remove that name again out?
It says Yah. Well,
Exactly. Did it say your son was gonna get rid of the word? Did it say me I was gonna get rid of it, or did it say you was gonna get rid of it? It says Yahuwah is. So I don't, bro. That has nothing to do with me. That's above my pay grade. I'm
right,
talking
right,
about these 613. That's what I'm talking about.
correct.
And the name
Yep.
that I definitely come up under, I'm not calling on what these people gave me. I know that.
Right.
At least you're
That's
making
true.
the effort. It's at least you making the effort. If you on search, you're getting closer. Just as you
Mm-hmm.
said, some sheep are faster. They make it to it there first.
Right.
But don't shoot
Mm-hmm.
them down before they get to the fence to get locked in, huh?
True.
right,
That's true.
right, right. Man.
Because once they locked in, now they in the midst of the shepherd. Now he'll make it clear to them.
Now he'll make it clear. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Good. That's good, man. That's good.
That's good, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
We appreciate you, brother Daud, up in this boy. Once again on Midrash Monday, we did it again.
You made up for last Monday.
Yeah, you did. You made up, brother.
Facts.
Yeah. He got up out of here early last time. They're like,
you know, I was on that road, man.
We know.
Ain't no all tail on I-20.
Man, all tail would go long.
That's also all tail. Go ahead on, man.
Yo, funny.
You know I slide one in. You know I gotta slide one in on y'all here now and then.
I already seen you did slide it in. I had to think about it. So I said all tail.
See, with Ben, when y'all came back from the mall, y'all told Ben, I said, what I tell him? I said, I see you found something where he's like, yeah, I found something. I said, what you about, some fat form?
So yeah, some fat form.
Like, hey man, I got them jokes, huh?
Hey, I keep telling you, all right, no. All right, now them boy gonna get on you now. That Midrash is gonna turn into a Monday roast session.
hey, I'm here for all that. Like they say, I'm here for all that.
Well, you know, it's a certified brew medians in here now.
I already know it.
Hey, that's the next event there.
Hey, already. Just like we can't laugh together.
He said he shop at Popes or Us. I told him, but I know.
We can't laugh together, man. No.
Hey, we can't wait to get back around. He said he can't wait to get back around though. He going straight to the session.
Go straight to the session. Hey, roast. Everything gonna be real. Everything gonna.
Man, much love to y'all. Much love to the fam, man. I appreciate y'all having me every Monday, man. You know, just to talk this script and get everything right, man. This platform definitely is a good one, man. And I see y'all building, man. You know, I pray that Yahweh keep on extending a hand to y'all, man, and actually make this platform a little bigger, man. The love and outreach that y'all give everybody, even to just reach out and tell people come on there and speak. Though people don't have the equipment or anything to get out there, they mistake y'all as something small. But this is how everything starts off. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not supposed to see the land that the milk and honey in something that's already honey and milky.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to see it in something that's already destroyed and flat, because we cannot build anything on top of anything. We have to wait till it's broken down and build on flat. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So man, y'all brother keep pushing, man. Much love from the Mind Culture fam. Y'all already know we found brothers.
Yes, sir.
See y'all, man. Until next time, anytime, man, just hit me. Y'all got my personal number, man.
Yes, sir. We got you, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, shalom.
Shalom.
Bless.
Yes, sir. Another great Midrash Monday right here with Yahweh's on Yo Radio with my boy RD. My boy, beloved Daud, kicking with us every Monday, busting down those scripts, having fun, laughter. You know, that's what we do anyway. We're going to do that regardless. That's just in our nature.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for Doreen Armstrong kicking it with us. Eliana, Tamika Wilson, and
Coach
Julian, and how you say this? How you say that, man?
Assis.
I don't want to mess up nobody's name.
Hey, where you at, man?
He was here.
No, he wasn't here.
He been here all this time.
No, I'm talking about last weekend.
Nah, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there, man.
Well, weekend for
man, when you see him, I seen the little brother. It was the dude that was there, looked just like Assis though.
And he was there, and him inside that brother.
Right.
Yeah. So
I had his inside voice. That boy was a little quiet little boy, little quiet young man. I thought it was your little brother. Assis for real. I asked him. I was like, "Is that he with y'all?" He was like, "No." Laughing like that ain't he with us. He looks just like one of your crew members,
right?
Look like one of the Temptations. So I thought
that's Little Junior.
Yeah,
that's Little Ruach Junior.
Ruach Junior. Torah loves Ruach Junior. For real.
Oh man, we appreciate everybody that's tuned into our show. Don't forget to go check out the replay if you didn't catch the beginning. You always go back to the replay. I actually got to share this in your radio because I came from my personal today. But yeah. So when what's up Wednesday is coming up this week. We got a good thing coming on for that. We also have Freestyle Friday coming up. We got an interview from Tina Pickens. She got a book she wrote, y'all. So I don't want to give out all the info on that yet, but she will be in the place this Friday. So y'all tune in for that. And we just appreciate everybody. Now, Doreen, you know you got to come down here to the our anniversary. It sounds like you're trying to get here, so get on here. She in Detroit, look like, and yeah, definitely
We're gonna give you that date ASAP. Give you that date ASAP.
ASAP. So we out of here, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the show once again, and y'all go ahead and just shoot that information everywhere. Let everybody know your radio is on and popping. We pushing out the scriptures, giving you some guys, to understand where we coming from, because Yahweh definitely is all in this. Because look, I said Yahweh is on back there, so we gotta follow that. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't follow that, we might well be like the dirt, just lying there, getting stepped on. Right? Yeah. So we out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all. So we see y'all soon, and very soon we are going to see the King.
Holla. Y'all have a good one till what's up Wednesday?
Yeah.
We'll holla.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.